Jewelry of hers?
Yes.
Okay. Because you told her, talk about the jewelry.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
She's like, I talked about and she's kind of funny. She's kind of sarcastic too. She's like, I had to talk about the jewelry. Did she get some? Your mom, she steps forward and she just feels like a very strong woman. I want to talk about with her standing up to men or a man or like speaking my voice. Like I'm not this like small little woman.
She described my mother, the strength, the determination, the accent, and how everybody knows her to a T.
She says that same strength that was in me is in you, and I watch over you. I live my life through your eyes, and I see exactly how you raise. I keep hearing that little girl, that sweet little girl. Do you have like an angel, or there's something with an angel? Yeah,
We
your
have
dog.
a lot of. I have 2 stuffies that are that
A lot of angels.
Okay, validating to you. Again, this is just specific.
Actually from my mom.
From your mom. Okay.
We used to have a bunch of angel statues and we have them in our garden.
Aw, that's special. This is just her sending you little like, I'm here. Literally feel like she's looking at your daughter in amazement, but then she's also looking at you. She wants to say that you're doing great as a mother. She's saying that you've gone through a lot of hard times in your life and you've done a lot of things alone. And do you dream about her? Or have you had dreams about her? Okay, she's just validating to you that that's her soul stepping forward. She looks at your daughter. Do you play soccer or sports?
I do one sport.
What is that?
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics, okay.
She did do soccer, and one time when she was playing soccer at soccer shots at preschool, she said that my mom, she came home and said, Grandma was at school today and she watched me play soccer.
Okay,
I don't remember saying.
I have a video of me telling.
oh my goodness, I have chills. So the fact that she just brought up soccer is validation to you, because that's so
That she was
specific,
there.
that she was there, and that was validating to you that your daughter was not crazy. You really did see your grandma. That is so special. Did she at some point, you may not know this because it could have been in her younger years, like ever smoke cigarettes? Okay.
Oh, one time when my brother, she actually tried one in front of my brother,
And I feel like I'm
just
like-
to show him how terrible it was.
Yes.
It's like a funny thing.
That's actually so funny that she brings it up. Again, specific, so you know that it's her because it's a very specific memory. Because when she smokes that cigarette,
I
she's
didn't
like,
remember that.
she's like, yeah, when I tried it, it was like, like I feel like I'm coughing and I'm like, see?
She was showing us how terrible
It's
it was.
disgusting. Did she have like an accent of some sort?
Yeah.
Okay. Towards the end of her life, I'm being made to feel that you, in a sense, you had to take care of her in a way.
And I had moved in with her as soon as she found out she was sick and stayed with her until she died.
That's what she's referencing. You taking care of her. She's showing me that you held her hand. It's like you held her hand and you whispered in her ear. And she's saying, I love you, I heard you. And I just keep wanting to tell you, you're so strong. You're so strong, and she's so proud of you. She's like, specifically, just I keep wanting to iterate that she's so proud of the mom that you are. Like, I just need to say that. They're saying that, like, if you ever doubt yourself as a mom, because you're saying sometimes you think, like, am I doing the right thing, or is this the right situation, or like saying, you're doing great, you're doing great. I just want to tell you that if you're ever feeling things, to just be okay and to speak it and tell your mom. And you don't have to keep things up in your head if you're in your room or feel like things are out of control and you're sad because things are the way they are. If you feel that, you can and you should. But know that your mom's there to hear you, okay? You don't have to keep everything inside. And that's what I want to say to you, okay? And I want to say to you, your grandma, she says you're a very special girl. Specifically, I want to talk about school with you. I just want to say, always be yourself, okay? And if
tell other people.
that's what you tell other people, well, your grandma's saying that to you, and to remember that. And you telling people that, you literally speak power into other people. Always be yourself. And it's the emotion is so strong the way it's coming through, because I have this feeling of wanting to cry, but it's not that I'm sad. It's how strong it's coming through.
Happy tears.
It's happy tears. I just want to tell you that you're very special, and if along the way anyone ever tries to make you feel like you're not, remember that your grandma said, be yourself always, because the right people will just gravitate towards you along your life. So if you ever feel like people just don't get you, or like you know, you kind of feel like, oh, I'm different in a way. No, you're special. You're literally so special. And she's making me feel that, like, when you get older, you're really going to see how special you are, if you can't see it already, okay?
Every time, sometimes when I'm alone, I feel like the temperature like gets colder or it gets like hotter, and it gives me a feeling that someone
Is there?
came and
Yeah.
is with me.
That's real, okay? Do you get a lot of chills? Like goosebumps, kind of?
Yeah, I'm having some right now.
Yeah, I'm having them too. And so this conversation is definitely supposed to happen right now.
Most of the time when like ghosts come, it gets colder because they're trying to present themselves to you.
Yeah, you're so... Do you hear things? Like, then when I mean hear, I don't mean like my voice. I mean inside your head, do you hear random thoughts or repetitive thoughts? Or it'll sound like your internal dialogue. It'll sound like you're hearing your own mind and your thoughts. Do you hear voices in that way? Like, it can be very subtle too. You want to talk about that, and that's a form of being clairaudient. So like when I'm relaying the information to you about your grandma and to your mom, I'm not, it's not that I'm hearing her voice as it was, but she's making me hear those thoughts. And I do feel like if it hasn't shown up already, it will likely with you. So just be mindful of that. And I just keep wanting to say she's so special. She's so special. And I just need to tell you, like, if anyone ever makes you feel like you're not, specifically in school, that you literally remember, you look yourself in the mirror and say, no, I'm special. And grandma told me and everybody knows it, okay?
We only have one mirror. We have only one mirror in the whole school.
Oh, well, you stand in front of that one mirror and you say, my name is Audrey and I am special, okay?
It's in the bathroom, so what if someone else is in the bathroom?
You can wait, you can wait. You're very artsy.
That is true.
Very artsy. Yeah, there's something with that though. Like, when she gets to the age of 12, I don't know why I want to talk about, how old are you? 8. There's something with her being 12. And just, I don't know, it's good. I just don't know what it is. There's just
She
something.
loves fabrics,
Okay.
colors.
I do have a sewing machine.
12 years old, girl. It's your year. There's something there.
2 stuffies, 1 outfit for my dog, and I also made a purse and a beach ball and another bag.
I love that. Okay, you know what's so crazy hearing you say that is if you were to look at anyone successful, like if you watch people and you look back at their childhood, what they were doing or what they were interested in, they're doing the things that she's doing. Like, I mean, Mark Cuban, like all these, like,
I don't know what that
yeah, you don't know who he is, but just basically what you just described is what really, really, really successful people did when they were your age and they are where they are now. They are making things, they're creating things, they're little entrepreneurs and things like that. And so that's, you often think about with your daughter what she would have looked like or how they would have interacted. You say prayers to her. Is there a little blanket that you have of hers? Like a baby blanket?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have a box with her things? And okay. How do you connect with a white feather? And it could be that you see them as a sign, but I'm seeing a white feather.
One of her blankets is white. She has a little white pillow too.
That's not what it is. Okay. Then if it's not that, then
An angel feather.
if it's not that, you're going to see a white feather. When you do, that's her soul in that exact moment. And want to talk about this box. So I feel like it's like a brown box of some sort. You have things of hers. There's photos in it. I feel like there's information or like little things from the hospital in it. And I hear Mommy, I'm with you, and you pray and you speak to her, and especially on her birthday, or like, how do you connect with the month of July?
That's when she would have been born.
Okay, validating to you that her soul is here, even though she died as a baby, there's still a connection of the soul. And she had that come through by saying July, validating to you that. I keep wanting to say, Mommy, I hear you, Mommy, I hear you. How about a little boy?
I do have a little brother.
You have a little
It was
brother.
a miscarriage.
Okay.
Well, it was actually IVF, and they implanted an embryo in me.
I'm sorry about that, but I'm wanting to talk about a little boy. And so your daughter brings that up. They're together. Gosh, Andre, you just have just so much love surrounding you. And I know it's so easy to hear me say like, oh, like they're still with you, but like really they're still with you. And you have a brother and a sister too. On the other side. And you know what's interesting is like, when we pass, even as a young age, I had a brother who I'd never met. He died of ALS. He was born in, he died around 1 in the hospital. And I didn't know him. But what's interesting, the reason why I bring that up is I had a reading once, and they're bringing this to my attention to say this to you, where that lady told me, because our souls, we grow on the other side. It's like, oh yeah, I would have been a football player. And they're bringing that same memory to my memory, because I have a sense that that's the same feeling with your son. It's very just like, I know that part of that could be like hard to hear, but it's meant to come through as like the soul is evolving still, even though like to you it was like it was nothing, and he wasn't there. The soul still is, and lifetime after lifetime we can choose to reincarnate, right? It's called soul contracts, soul families. Your daughter, your son, her, they're always and forever going to be a part of your soul family. So after this lifetime, they'll show up in another lifetime, and another lifetime. She may not be your daughter in another lifetime. She may be your mom, you may be her daughter, you may be sisters. And this is a whole other thing. But that's what they're making me feel is like, what's gone now is not gone forever. What is this?
Some of my daughter's hair.
Oh, goodness. Okay. They're talking about a heart, but it feels like there was something with the heart where it wasn't functioning properly. And again, this could be with anybody. How do you connect with the heart?
Her dad has a heart problem.
Okay.
A genetic heart condition, disease.
The soul is presenting itself is at 3, because I feel like I'm holding a little, like a man's hand. I feel like she's holding your grandfather's hand. That's the feeling. It's very much this feeling of there's a lot of warmth around her, and did she have a bear that was given to her, or like a special little stuffed animal bear? That's what she's showing me. She's holding a bear in her chest, and she's also holding a man. Your grandfather, was he tall in stature? Mm-hmm. Okay, your uncle, but it feels like your grandfather where he's just a quiet, I don't want to use the word stern, that's not the word, but just a very by the books man is the feeling. And he holds your daughter's hand, but she's presenting at 3 and she's holding a little bear. How do you connect with the bear? Because I'm supposed to talk about that specifically to you. Or a stuffed animal.
In the hospital, they gave her a little pink bear.
Okay. Validating to her soul that's stepping forward. She's holding the bear. It's very specific, but she's holding your grandpa's hand.